can make analytical guesses, and it has so much information available to it that it really does kind of approximate, sort of what a human does, but it can't duplicate us because we've got a spirit. So that's what that's what the whole thing is about. It's just, they expect at some point to overcome humanity and evolve. Crazy, huh?
Absolutely. Hey, Caleb, how are you? Reed here.
I am awesome, man.
Good to see you, brother. Or hear you.
Yeah, the joy is mine. They told me Reed Walker don't do weekends.
No, actually, Saturday night is the MAGA Walkers, 7 to 10 Pacific time.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well, this is what we get for thinking, well, a lot of discord in Discord. So, people are coming and going, and who knows? But I decided to
that's congruent with my thinking Discord.
because I never get to speak with you anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, it's just a timing thing, my brother.
No, you're a joy to rack with, man. So
Absolutely, man. So I think Flipper's joining us.
I'm here. How you doing, Caleb?
Ooh, the whole party's here. We got West. We got Don't Know. We got Pilot. Pilot disappeared momentarily.
Don't Know in the house. What's up, Don't Know? I don't know if Don't Know's here. Is he?
I see him.
I'm here. I was on mute. I apologize. What's going on, Reed?
There he goes, man. I ain't seen you in a week of Tuesdays.
Or it's almost as long as a month of Sundays, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's we don't know. Anyway, crazy times we live in. So, what are y'all talking about? I had a great dinner. I forgot it was our time slot. Actually, in all candor, I will share this. A bunch of people are really rethinking what's going on, because without, we're not going to do dirty laundry in public. That would be gauche. But I will say this. There is discord and dissension among the ranks, the likes of which I would never have imagined or anticipated. And I won't go into the reasons why, because, the old saying, there's my side, your side, and then there's the truth. But I will say this, that we must set aside our differences if this platform is to continue with the vibrancy and the communion that it was begun with. The things that unite us are far greater than anything that would divide us. And I certainly, over the last month or two, noticing, coordinated, for lack of a better word, attacks, have really begun to reconsider my participation. But, and I won't stay on the soapbox. I think many understand that I don't go on long soliloquies. Some would disagree, but I think it's fair to say that I do not. But I feel it important and incumbent upon me to share this information now, because I may not be here tomorrow. The discord and enmity and those that would sow discord and dissent really need to examine their hearts. Many have suggested this platform and what we are all here united against is the cause. So all of this internal discord and stuff that makes it into the public platform, there's no room for it. And whatever responsibility I have for participating in anything, well, smack me down. But this is really a plea in the hope that people leaving will rethink it in the interest of the larger picture, because it's not about the messengers, it's about the message. And, Rules for Radicals and Saul Alinsky, they talk about that. If you cannot attack the message, well, go for the messenger. And that's really all I have to say, because this matters to me. But I got other stuff I can do, just like other people do.
Well, Reed, you'll be happy to know this is I don't know about what you're speaking, but I will say this, that I've been on since 3 o'clock this morning, pretty much all day. And we've had one of the most amazing days where we had 16 people on here just after the Q drop came on. And we had a conversation that was, it would rival most of the conversations we've had on here, where there was some pushing and some shoving, but we all came to an accord, actually. So it was really, I'd have to say it was an example of a fine day.
Well, Caleb, that's awesome. And, I miss communing with you and chatting with you. And, we've all kind of, everybody's carved out their little territories. And we understand why that had to happen, because sometimes open mic doesn't work with, 9 people, everybody jumping in, because everybody has something equally valid to say.
Understood.
And that's kind of not where I was going, but I'm glad that you guys worked it out. But I'm now at a stage where, I want to participate here. And this isn't about me. So I'm going to finish this aspect because I am sharing my feelings and my take on what's going on here.
Yeah.
And those YouTube people that I'm here for, with all due respect to everybody in Zoom right now, are completely confused. They have no clue what's going on. We are under an attack here. And when I say we, I'm referencing certain contributors here. There are recent obvious examples. I won't embarrass them by naming the victims, one of whom has returned, God bless him, one of whom is really on the fence. But what I want to share with you is this platform is under attack, both within and from without. But it's the enemies behind the gates that we have the most to be concerned about, because these are trusted long-term participants. And I'm just telling you, this is not a figment of my imagination. This thing is being fractured from within. It needn't happen. It isn't necessary, but it's happening.
Well, that's the enemy's tactics all the time, right? It's divide and conquer and get you to implode from internally. So,
that's right.
With prayer and with understanding, with, a little bit of love and maturity, we'll get through this and everything.
That's right. Amen, brother.
Everybody's valued.
Reed, they say the most terrible thing about betrayal is that it's never done by your enemies.
Yeah.
It's always done by those that are closest to you. And unfortunately, and I have left organizations, meaning companies and corporations and stuff, because of political type stuff going on that I didn't want any part of, and literally left great careers and niche type positions that I'd worked myself into within those organizations, literally to go overnight to the next company and start on the ground floor and literally start from scratch at the very bottom of the ladder. But unfortunately, I've learned in my short existence that whenever you get more than about 6-7 people together in any group, there's going to be some kind of internal politics. There's going to be some kind of infighting. It's who we are as humans, unfortunately, as part of our fallen nature. And that's why I always try to encourage, and that's why I love people like like Gen 6 and Caleb, who always seem to have their eyes on the prize and their vision fixated in the right direction. They're not worried about the comings and goings and the who's and the what's. They're focused on the main objective, which is, and I think they would back me up by saying this, which is, the cause of Christ, and turning people on to saying, look, this is real. There is a God. He does have a plan for you. And as long as we are focused in the right direction, all of our little differences work themselves out, and it all comes out in the wash. But if you have more than one vision, then you literally have two vision or division. And then that's kind of where things run amok. But I think we have a great group of people here. Reed, I hate to hear that you've had some kind of, questioning whether or not, you need to continue on. I plead with you, brother, please. We need you. We want you here to continue to do so. And for those of you that know, when stuff started kind of happening behind the scenes, I literally got out of the screenshot, so to speak, and started working behind the scenes exclusively, going after those perceived threats. Because if I look at it kind of like what Q says, where we go one, we go all. And if you're going to attack my brother Reed or my brother Caleb or my sister Pilot, well, then guess what? You're attacking me, and you don't want none of me. So I consider you all my brothers and my sisters, and I love each and every one of you dearly. And for everybody out there in YouTube, I want you guys to know it takes a lot of work, not just toil work, but it takes a lot of work as far as coordination and stress behind the scenes to make this type of stuff happen. And I would plead with you to please support the mods, support the hosts, support the mods out in the YouTube chat, because we need your prayers, we need your support, because without that strength that comes from within, none of us will be here tomorrow.
And additionally, I got to say, we got to steel our minds a little bit, to what we're going to face, especially the folks who have really shine their light brightly, because you're going to be a lightning rod for a lot of things coming at you. I mean, I don't want to use myself as an example, but we all know that there's a fair amount of discouragement that's going to come your way, and so I believe that my job is to encourage. I believe that, I know you guys are getting picked apart on a regular basis, and for me to do it is just adding insult to injury. So, I just like to encourage everybody and tell you you really are doing a wonderful job. And Reed, look, man, Yoda came back in today and he handed me the interrogatory of interrogatories for, he hit me with like 8 questions in a row. And, it was wonderful. And I just was reminded of you, because I've seen you've done that to me before, and I'm like, oh man, rifle questions, and so that's what we need. We need to have that freedom and that understanding and that confidence in each other that, it's going to be okay. I am funny looking. It's okay, man.
I love it.
Can I say one thing?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know, Reed, if we got off on the wrong foot, but I would like to apologize for anything I've said or done to you that may have caused a problem. To the other mods, I dearly love every single one of you. And Reed, you're in that list of who I love. Nobody on this channel is doing a bad job. They're doing the best they can, and it is hard work. It's extremely hard work to get the information that we need to get out there to the people on YouTube or to the world. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and back out, and I appreciate every single one of you, and you guys have a good night.
You as well.
Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you.
Well said, West, and I agree 100% with what she said, Reed.
If I may, I'm sorry, Pilot, didn't mean to step on you. I'll hand this over to you. I just wanted to answer something that Caleb said. What this is about is this. I am thick-skinned. I have, endured the dislike of the masses with impunity. None of this is new. What is different for me? I'll give you an example. When I was on national radio, on a national program on NPR, people disagree with you, but the difference is you're not dealing with them in real time and enduring the slings and arrows, because my heart and my love is in YouTube chat, because that's what this platform is about. With all due respect to my brethren with whom I'm speaking and enjoying time with in Zoom, I came from YouTube chat. And for whatever reason, for better or for worse, or perhaps they were misguided, somebody decided at some point, I think this person has something to say. Let's, include him in the conversation. So my point, and I'll wind it up, is simply that, my preference would be to spend time in YouTube chat exclusively, to be perfectly honest, because I think that's where the preponderance of wisdom resides. And this is no disrespect to anybody on the platform that has a microphone. But that's where I came from. That's where my heart is. But I can't type. So, I migrated to a microphone. But it is difficult, to have slings and arrows at you. So I understand you ignore the blank. I get it. But coordinated attacks, and this is what I'm talking about. And I won't name names. I'm not going to embarrass the conspirators. This is very, very real, documented, daily, ongoing, nefarious, and they should be ashamed. They should be ashamed. So I will simply say this. Let's let the games begin. It's open night. We don't know what the MAGA Walkers segment will be. Flipper Flip has been kind enough to allow me to join in her segments, and she has a lot of stuff that she brings. And I love to join with her and just kind of hang in the background. And we'll just see. The message is what matters. The messengers can come and go. That's me. That's all of them. Nobody gives a shit about you, me, or any of us. It's the message. So I'm happy to leave if that's what makes me happiest.
Are you okay?
I'm told I'm fabulous.
Oops, have to pop back in. You are.
Now there's the old Reed. Anyway, guys, over to you, Flipper. I even hear you. Flipper tried to put me in a box, so I played man in a box. Anyway, guys, let's lighten it up. Love you guys, YouTube chat. Let me hang in the room. Anyway, guys, thanks for letting me on what used to be our time slot. And it's just great to be with you guys, and I hope we can all continue together, because this is family for me. But I understand internecine struggle. What I don't understand is coordinated conspiratorial attacks. So enough said.
We had a great day in here today. I came in here and there was like 17 mods in the Zoom room. I'm like, what happened? Is it Christmas? It was amazing. Everybody just walked here. They showed up at once. And it was really awesome. It was a great day today, really. In the Zoom room, it was amazing.
I miss all the good stuff.
Certainly was.
Yep.
Well, Flipper,
And I'll get out of the way. Bye-bye. Didn't mean to step on anybody, but I'm going to sign off and just listen.
Pilot.
Good night, Pilot.
Hey, good night. Hey, you guys, just so that you know, I mean, I'm the ruler of absolutely nothing. And even though we're, a third of a way into a slot, Pilot, this is to you and anybody else, West, anybody that's here, man, it's open night. So I just want you to know, I felt compelled because there's been a lot of, weird stuff going on to jump back on. So, but tonight, let's just kick it. What has everybody got? I'm going to go in YouTube chat.
Oh, Reed, you got to stay here.
Well, I didn't mean I was leaving for good. I'm going to try to do double duty.
Good. Yay.
So there you go. Thank you, guys.
What you got for us, Flipper?
He made me forget.
Sorry.
That's because you were humming Alice in Chains' "Man in a Box."
Yeah. I have no clue what I was going to say.
Hey, Flipper, can you keep the secret?
What's that?
I love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Oh, group hug.
Thank you.
Oh.
Are you all getting all mushy now?
Yes, he is.
Well, Indy, you weren't here, so somebody had to get mushy.
Yeah, there you go, Indy. There's our RSBN star. How are you, brother?
Mushy is definitely not my wheelhouse.
Well, we weren't going to stay on it. It was just a private moment shared with 10,000 of our closest friends.
And Reed only loves Flipper.
No. The love is all around. I'm non-denominational in my sharing.
You guys crack me up. We need to have another trivia game.
Yes, we do.
That was fun.
But could it be rock and roll trivia so I get to win?
That's not fun.
I know.
I don't know. Didn't you miss one of the music trivia things? I was shocked. I thought, how did you not know that? Didn't you miss one of those? Am I pointing out something that I shouldn't be? I just seems like I remember that there was something. It's like, wow, a music one, and everybody was stumped.
Oh, no. We did. It was your intro. So I came up with 3 surf songs, but it was the first one, Pipeline. And that was my first guess.
That's right. Now, who did Pipeline?
Ventures.
Yes, I knew it was a Venture. So I got that right at least.